Yo, what it do, y'all? Riding and Vibing Podcast live, waiting on my man's Cuzzo to pop through. It's hoodie season. Matter of fact, it's whole coat season. So, I'm just throwing the hood on today. Plus, I ain't shaved. I'm looking rough. It's all bad out here. Grizzly mode. And I ain't doing the no shave November shit. And it ain't none of that. It's just, you know, grizzly mode. Grizzly mode. All right, about to get Cuzzo in here. How y'all feeling today? Y'all ready for a good one? It's gonna be a nice one. There you
Yo,
go. Yo,
what's
yo.
going on, Cuzzo?
Man, can't call it, man. Can't call it. Trying to stay warm.
Right, yeah. It done got cold in the motherfucker.
Hoodie.
Quick.
I got my hood on today because I'm rough and rugged. You know, I ain't
Oh,
shaved
yeah.
in a minute.
I ain't either.
I've been
Nigga. You shit,
lazy
nigga.
mode. I'm talking about like a lineup is like needed. Head need to
Yeah.
be shaved, boy.
Oh, nigga. If you see this horseshoe on top of my head, nigga. Hey,
Uh,
fuck it. It is
out
what it
here
is, dog.
looking bad.
Yeah, fuck it.
How was
Yeah,
your day
man.
though? Everything cool?
Yeah, everything went smooth, man. Had a real cool work day and whatnot. Everything went real good like it was supposed to, you
That's
know.
what's up. That's what's up. Hell yeah. My day was smooth as hell. I ain't complaining, man. I did some driving, did a little testing or whatever, just getting data for some Q numbers. Some little bullshit. But yeah, man, that's that. Work is work.
Right.
Life
I
is
hear you on
life.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So what we into today, cuzzo?
We about to compare and rate the Wale albums from his newest one, his latest one, to his last one.
Okay.
Wild Ass Crazy versus Forlorn 2.
Okay.
Yep. So Wild Ass Crazy versus Forlorn 2. What did you think? What did you think about Wild Ass Crazy?
Man, wow, that's crazy to me. That was the shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was all the way a well-rounded piece of work. It gave me exactly everything that I was looking for. It gave me the jazz, the club hits, the little bops, something I could dance to. Then
Right.
he gave me the joints where I could do my little stepping, a little, Detroit step shit. And then he was giving me that real shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Expectations, that song, man. That I gravitated towards that song immediately. Like just his delivery, the beat caught me, of course. But his openness and his lines and everything that he said, like he killed that in the second verse, man. He smashed that.
Yeah. Yeah. The way he was
Like
riding that beat, that shit was crazy.
his and I'm gonna be real, I wasn't necessarily a Wale fan. I always gravitated towards Meek out of the MMG. But because he was all that poetic, shit.
Yeah.
I got tired of that, man. It's like, all right, man, come on, dog. This ain't no goddamn deaf poetry jam. Rap.
Right.
I need you to rap. So as of late, what album was it that he had Seinfeld on?
That was the album about nothing.
That's what made me started to like Wale. I'm like, oh, okay, dude got some flow.
Right.
Dude can actually really rap. Maybe he got tired of being disrespected on his pen. And he kind of was like, all right, I need to step it up. Because, Wale wasn't getting that respect like that. But anywho,
Yeah.
that's what started it off. And then leading up to these albums, like the Wild, that album, bro, classic piece of work. And I would say versus the two, because I like this newest one. I
Yeah.
like that one too. That's dope. But for that one, that gave me more of just a one-sided, grown-up, jazzy, soulful dance vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the production was super dope. It was nice, with the beat, niggas he had on there, MMG, they always got dope production.
Mm-hmm.
But that album gave me only kind of just one thing. But The other one, his first album.
I agree, man. When I went back and listened to oh, hold on real quick. Hey, Dewana, I'm glad you made it. This is just a little test run topic we doing, cause last time we did a fucking live, we couldn't even save nothing. So we about to do another one after this one. So we gonna get off of here, try to see if this is gonna work, and then we gonna go to the next topic. So make sure you join into that next one.
Stay tuned, and your ass better get on and drop on there, because it's
Yeah,
a good topic.
for
Definitely a good
sure.
topic.
But yeah, so the Wild Ass Crazy, I love that album. I've listened to it. I made Shahina a fan of Wale. So,
Wow.
she a harsh fucking critic. So to get her to like something, it's like, oh shit, that's how you know it's really good. So I got her to like him, and so she been gradually listening to him. But Ross happens to be her favorite artist, and I think Wale like second to Ross. But
Okay.
so we've been listening to that shit since it came out. That's been a great album. So once this one came out, I'm listening to it. I'm giving it when Forlorn 2 came out, I'm listening to it a lot. Like I lived with it for about 3 or 4 days before I actually could say whether it's a hit or miss. So at first, when I went back to listen to Wild Ass Crazy, and then went right after that to listen to Forlorn 2, I was saying to myself, the music is better on Wild Ass Crazy, but lyrically, to me, I felt like he was rapping better. Like
Yeah,
he was rapping on Forlorn 2.
He was. And you know what? Another thing I loved about the album too, and I see why women like Wale. I see why sisters like Wale. He shout out sisters like a mug, and I love him for that all the time. I love that man for that, man, because sisters don't really get that much appreciation, and he showed black women a lot of love. And I said that when I was listening to the album. I just blurted it out. I said, I see why chicks like Wale. I'm like, yo, through the whole album,
right,
shouting out black women, and that's dope. He wasn't degrading them, you know what I'm saying, and none of that. Maybe give you a little slick talk, but he empowered. Like he was on some yeah, these are black women. He empowered them. That's we need more of that. We need more of our black rappers, and the Fabs, and the J. Cole's, and the et ceteras, to do more of that, man. That's dope as fuck.
And you know what's crazy? When I went to that Nas concert and he was there, it was a lot more women. Like it was like women there with their dudes, but it was more women in general. Like, damn,
they want to see Wale.
Yeah. So that's how I know. Like, yo, that nigga talk directly to the ladies. That's why I started fucking with him, because I'm like, yo, this nigga be saying some shit. Like, one of the dopest lines this nigga ever said was on a mixtape. This nigga said, she say she need me in her walls, I give her graffiti. I was like, nigga, what? So yeah, man.
That's that poetry, man.
Yeah.
That's that poetry. See, with that poetry, and he putting it into like bars and lyrics instead of like, just being on some.
Yeah.
So he really turning his craft into some art. Like that's dope.
Yeah, I like how he structured this album, and I really like the last one, especially that fucking Black Girl Magic on Wild Ass Creek. Oh my god, that song's so hard, bro. I don't even know why it didn't blow up more than what the fuck it did. Like, that song should have been like
I was cooking dinner, right? I was making some dinner last night, listening to the album, and I was like, I gotta do this album review, so I gotta get on my homework and shit. So Alex, she helping me or whatever, so we listening to the album, and when Black Girl Magic came on, dog, it was just a beat. I just kept, I was just going. And so we in that motherfucker, we both, vibing and, cooking and shit. She helping me, cut vegetables and all that. And we in that bitch just vibing out. And I think, that's what made me say that about Wale, about black women empowerment. Like, yeah, this dude really be showing our women a lot of love, dog.
Dog, listen. Go on that Piff where they still got all the old mixtapes. It's a mixtape called Before I Shine, and he rapped over the D'Angelo beat. That you're my lady, that shit, nigga. He smoked that shit, and he kind of like he used kind of the same method that he used in Black Girl Magic. Like when you hear that song, you gonna hear how he created Black Girl Magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's gonna be like, oh, okay, now that's why I see where he got that shit from. He like took a part that he was singing, just playing around, and then made it a hook for BGM. You feel me?
Oh
But when you
wow.
go back to that, dog, I'm telling you, he empowered black women through that whole song. He was bigging up Issa Rae, Viola Davis.
Yeah.
He was just giving a lot of black women their props, and that shit was dope to me, bro. Like he
I
one of
agree.
the coldest.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
he one of the
So,
coldest.
so what would you? So you say you like the Wild That's Crazy album over his new shit?
I feel like it's a tie because I like Wild Ass Crazy mute sonically, but lyrically for Lauren too was something different for me, dog. He was talking some shit on this album, like
Yeah, he was. He was slick. He was talking. Yeah,
yeah,
he was
he was
talking.
yeah. So I say it's a tie, but both was great bodies of work. The one that will get more I will say this: the one that'll get more replay value is Wild Ass Crazy.
That's crazy. It's a little bit more
Yeah,
up tempo,
yeah,
commercial based. So yeah, that definitely would rock out
yeah,
more than this new one.
definitely.
But I for me, I say the Wild That's Crazy. I
Yeah,
like I like that album.
yeah, dog.
Like
When
that shit.
you get a chance, nigga, go back on one of them old, mixtape sites and definitely check out that fucking
I still got that Piff on my phone.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Then when you
I ain't on there in a minute, but I'm gonna
go
go on Piff.
type in Wale before actually you ain't even gonna type it in. All his mixtapes gonna pop up soon as his name get put in there, dog. Before I Shine. That was the mixtape that came out before the album called Shine, actually. So that shit's dope, bro. But you gonna hear what I'm talking about when you check that out, man.
For sure. Oh, my son dropped on.
Yeah, I see.
What's up, Dominic? Man, chopped in. That's what's
What's
up.
up, man? Yeah, that's dope. But shit, we about to get off and get on to this next topic, man. So pick
Here,
right back on.
here.
Yep. All
A
right.
good one. Stay tuned, everybody. Riding
Stay
Vibe.
tuned.
Be back in a minute.
Yes, indeed. Peace.
Uh. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep.